Shalom. What does Ahayah Ashar Ahayah truly mean? Before I start this video, I just want to say that this is not an attack of, a name that people think that's the Most High's name. That's not my intention at all. It's not to attack anyone or of their belief of what if you want to continue to believe that that's the name, then that's fine. It's not going to hinder your salvation. This message is for those that's seeking truth and have an open mind and wanting a deeper understanding of the Hebrew language. So I'm gonna start in Exodus 3 because this is where it's coming from. Exodus 3, and I'm gonna read 13 through 15. And Meshach said unto Elohim, Behold, when I come into the children of Yasharah, and shall say unto them, The Elohim of your fathers have sent me unto you. And they shall say unto me, What is his name? What shall I say unto them? So here he's asking the Most High. He says when he go to them, they're going to ask him, what is his name? And then he's saying, what shall I say unto them? So this is the question he's wanting him to answer. And Elohim said unto Meshach, I am that I am. Now this is where problems come from, because this I'm going to prove here, this is a mistranslation. And he said, Thus you shall say unto the children of Yasharah, I am have sent me unto you. And Elohim, verse 15. And Elohim said, Moreover. Okay, this word moreover is very important, because people say, okay, that was the name, Ahayah Ashar Ahayah, right there in verse 14. But when you get to 15, he says moreover. And moreover is a continuation. This word moreover is the Hebrew 5750, and it's aud, and it means continuance, furthermore. So he's saying here to Meshach, furthermore, this more that this is more that you're going to have to say. He said, thus you shall say to the children of Yasharah, and then that's when he revealed his name, Yahuwah Elohim of your fathers. And he said, this is my name forever. Okay, let's go into this Ahayah Ashar Ahayah. Okay, this is the word here is the Hebrew 1961. Haya. This is it. And we have the hay here, the yah, and the hay. And we're going to see this over and over. And it means to be, become, come to pass, exist. So this is what it means. It means to be. It doesn't mean I am. And if it meant I am, then it would have to be in every place in the Bible where anyone says I am, including the Father. Now, what I'm gonna do now is go back to the list that I shown on the other video, the names of God in Judaism. And I'm going to stroll to that name, because the reason I'm going here, they understand the Hebrew language, and they part correct on Ahayah Ashar Ahayah. Okay, I'm gonna see if you can see this. It's a little tough, but this is it here. The Aleph, the Hay, the Yah, and the Hay. Then you have the Aleph, the Shin, and the Resh, the Shah. This is Ahayah Ashar Ahayah. Okay, as it says, let me see. The Bible translates the Hebrew as I am that I am. And it's telling you this is exactly what the Bible did. And I just read it, and it shows I am that I am. Okay, let's see. Okay, Ahayah is the first person singular imperfect form of Haya. That's the word I just showed you. And it means right here, it says it means to be, which is correct. Ahayah is usually translated I will be. So if you see right here, it's telling us it's usually translated I will be. And this is what it means. It doesn't mean I am. Okay, let me see. It mentions ashar, ambiguous pronoun, which can mean, depending on the context, that, who, which, or where. Okay, that's not the problem. Okay, let's go down here. Although Ahayah Ashar Ahayah is generally rendered in English, I am that I am, it says right here, better renderings might be, I will be that I will be. And again, this is right here. This is a better, this is what it should have been translated. I will be who I will be. And so again, this is the proof of what this is. Now I have to, I have to go into I am. What is I am? Let's see it, because I'm gonna have to show it. I can't prove this unless I show what I am means. Okay, this is Genesis 28:13. And here, and behold, Yahuwah stood above it and said, I am Yahuwah. So if we got I am right here, now we need to find it in the Hebrew. Okay, and here it is, right here. This is I am in Hebrew. The Aleph, the Nun, and the Yod. Ani. Ani is I am. And you can find this Ani all throughout the scripture, and it means I am. And it doesn't mean Ahaya. Ahaya is I will be. And again, this is not understanding Hebrew. And when you say Ahaya, and I'm going to prove this in scripture, when you say Ahaya, you are saying I will be. You see, I can't call him Ahaya because I'm actually saying I will be. I'm nothing. It's him. So I can't be saying Ahaya. I can't say that. I can't say I'm when you say, again, when you say that word, that name Ahaya, you're saying I will be. And here's the proof in scripture. Once again, I am is Ani. Okay, let's go. This is Nimrod. This is Genesis 10:8. Cush begat Nimrod. And he began to be. And here's the word. Make sure you get in there where you can see it. Haya, right there. The hay, the yod, the hay. So we see Nimrod. The Bible is considering Nimrod Haya. So he became to be a mighty one. This is the scripture that's in Genesis 10:8. Okay, someone gonna say that's not enough. Okay, let's go further then. If that's not enough, let's go further. This is Isaiah 47:7. And this is dealing with Babylon. You know me. When it came to Babylon, I had to dig into the Hebrew when it's talking about Babylon, because I studied Babylon pretty detailed. And once I was studying Babylon, it's when I realized, Babylon in her heart, she called herself Ahaya. And you would say, well, I never saw that in scripture. Well, this is what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to show it to you. This is Isaiah 47:7. And here's Ahaya right here. The Aleph, the Hay, the Yod, and the Hay. Ahaya. And what she is saying in the scripture, I shall be a lady forever. I shall be. This is what she's saying when she said that. And again, she did. If you read the scripture, she's not calling herself the Almighty. That's not what she's doing. She would have got in trouble for profaning the name like that. This is not. I've read all through dealing with Babylon, and she's not profaning no name here, just because she called herself Ahaya. She was simply saying, I will be. I sit a queen. There's none other like me. and I shall never see sorrow. You see, her chest is out and she's bragging. This is what she's doing. But again, you can clearly see here that we have the Aleph, the Hay, the Yah, and the Hay. Ahayah. Simple. It's that simple. And I want to show one other thing. I want to show one other thing here. This is, because see, Arabic is a lot similar to Hebrew. It's they're like a brother sister language. And this is I am in Arabic. And listen to this.
أنا.
Anna. You see? It's Ani in Hebrew, but in Arabic, it's Anna. That's what I am means. It's not Haya, and it's not Ahaya. You know, I hear this, and I also use it myself, being that I'm in a Muslim country. This is a normal speech to them. They know this. You know, they know this regular speech that they use every day. They hear it all the time. I hear it all the time. And I, again, you know, one of my favorite Arabic lines is Ana Mish Fahim. Ana Mish Fahim Arabi. That means I don't understand Arabic. When they're talking to me, they speaking so fast, I don't understand what they're saying, and that's what I'm telling them. Anna, I don't understand. This is what I'm telling them. So again, you know, these languages, and I'm going to go more into some of the Arabic words, because you can take the Arabic words, and I'm going to show you Arabic words that they use every day over here, and how they are connected to the Father's name. Because it's many Arabic words that's connected to the Father's name, and they use it, you know, in their everyday language. But again, you know, Ahaya does not mean I am. And this is another deception, that if you think Ahaya means I am, you're wrong. It means I will be. And every time you calling on that name, and you're saying I will be, you're not calling him by his name Yahuwah, or calling him the Father. You are saying I will be. So, you know, it's dangerous. It's a dangerous ground to be saying something, and it's done in ignorance. I understand why it's done. People are following a leader, people following their leaders, and they're not studying for themselves. And that's what it all boils down to. So, you know, again, I hope you understand all this is doing. I'm putting these different videos together. All this is doing is pointing us into the right direction when it's dealing with his name, because there's so many different confusion with these names. And I'm not going to go into a lot of the other names because I simply just don't have time. If I had the time, I would, but I don't have the time to go into a lot of these other names. But I am going to make another video dealing with his name and how it's connected to Arabic, and it's different words. It's words in our Bible that give us clues that they could have put his name in the Bible. I hope this message helps you with it when it comes to his name, and you know, stay tuned for the next video. Shalom.